And once again, I don't care that I look like crap right now, okay? Because I went to a sleepover, and I was there, and I didn't sleep until like 3 in the morning, and I got up at 7. Don't ask me why. But today, I'm just gonna jump on the bandwagon and do what everybody else is doing, because that's what the cool kids do, and do the Nerimon Survey thingy-mabobber. As usual, I have to talk really fast because I don't have an editor and I don't want you guys to get bored, but I had to write the things on a piece of paper because I couldn't remember what they were. So, let's jump right in. Okay, why are you called that? Okay, my name is Samantha Elizabeth Noah. When I was being born, my dad, they had like names for me if I was a boy or a girl or whatever, and then they found out I was a girl, and my dad wanted me to be named Simone. I don't know. And so that was basically what my name was going to be, but thankfully my sister came to my rescue. She was 3 at the time, and she point blank insisted that I be named Samantha. Like, she insisted. I don't know the exact details, but everyone was always telling me, oh, she insisted that your name be Samantha. So I'm glad that my parents left the decision of my name up to my 3-year-old sister. That worked out great for everybody. Elizabeth, just because my mom liked that name, but fun fact, it's spelled with an S instead of a Z, so I like to say Elizabeth and tell my mom that she can't spell. And then Noah, because of Noah's Ark, but not really, because there's no H. But anyway, that's why I'm called that. Tell us about your favorite school teacher. I am homeschooled, so my mom's my only teacher. Well, not really, because when I was younger, we used to have a tutor so my mom could work during the day, because there are certain laws about, like, you can only homeschool your kids if you only work this amount of time and at this point of the day or whatever. And she was working right through the school time, so we went to a tutor, and it was just this woman that was a friend of ours who had like this 2-year-old son, and it was really fun because when in between breaks and stuff I got to play with the babies, and I don't know, it's so cool when like a baby likes you, you know? I don't know what it is, but you always feel special when you have the approval of a little toddler, and they smile and they shout your name and they give you a hug whenever they see you. It just makes you warm and fuzzy inside. So the other teacher was my mom, so I don't have a lot of options there. Strangest food you've ever eaten. Now this one gave me a lot of trouble because I haven't eaten a lot of strange foods, but I guess the only strange food I've really eaten was thanks to my neighbor, and it was a brownie with bacon on top. And I know you're thinking, ew, that sounds so gross, why would you eat that? Or like you're thinking, oh my gosh, that sounds really fattening. And it was. But it was really good. It's like, you know, when you have popcorn and M&M's and it's that like sweet, salty kind of flavor. That's kind of how it was. It was really good. I can't explain it. Also, you know, deep fried Oreos and all that, which, you know, isn't that weird. It's becoming increasingly common, I've noticed, at least in America, because hey, this is America. We deep fry everything, man. Okay, favorite place in the world. Oh no, wait, wrong one. Tell us about your first gig. Now, this one I've seen answered 2 ways. One is like people tell them about like the first concert they've been in, and then if they're performers themselves, it was like, you know, they'll say that. The first concert I went to was when I was like 6, and my sister and her friends were obsessed with Jump 5. Does anyone remember Jump 5? Anyway, they had a concert at the House of Blues in LA, and we went, and I was 6, and I remember I was too short to see anything, so me and my mom had to go upstairs so that I could see anything, and I don't remember the name, but one of the girls was my favorite, and I was like fangirling the whole time. And then the first time I actually sang in public was at like this church banquet thing, like for Valentine's Day, and I sang The Only Exception by Paramore. And I guess the majority of people didn't know that I could sing, so afterwards they seemed overly impressed, like overly impressed. And so I'm not sure how good I actually am, because, you know, when people you know give you compliments, it's not the same, like with arts, at least. Okay, now, favorite place in the world. Just because this is the last place I went to, I'd have to say London, because it reminds me a lot of New York City, which I've been to several times, but there are several advantages. One, I like the weather a lot better, because I would rather live in the freezing cold and, you know, the nice weather in the summer than live in like the heat and humidity and disgustingness of New York City. Also, the buildings are shorter, so I can see the sky. And there are trees and parks and stuff, where in New York, the only park they have is Central Park. And if you go there in the summer, it's really gross because it's really hot out, and then there are people tanning on the grass. There's no water, There's no pool. There's no, I feel like there should at least be like a fountain there. There should be some water. It just doesn't seem natural. They're just like in the middle of the park, on the grass, on their towel and bikinis, and everyone's, walking by, and then you'll see like the businesswomen walking by next to this lady in the bikini, and it's just like, don't you feel self-conscious, or like, oh, I would not have the confidence to do that. Of course, I'm already naturally dark, so I don't have to tan. Okay, and who answers this next? Okay, so I only know one person that at least follows me, that is subscribed to me, whatever, follows me, subscribes, on here, and her name is Amber, and her name is, like, J-Girl without an I 101, and then my other, one of my followers or subscribers that I also am subscribed to that I think is just adorably hilarious is, Adidas14. I don't know if I said that right, but I'm hoping I'll send this video to you guys, and you have to answer it, okay? No wiggling out of this one. Okay, so, did I talk fast enough? Okay, it's 6 minutes. Hopefully it's not too long that people won't watch it. Okay. I'm Samantha, and I'm from LA, and that was Nerimon's survey. Okay, bye!